Hi everyone. I've been living in Japan now for about 2 months, so that means it's time to do a house tour. Now by the time that this video posts, I won't be living in this apartment anymore. Our boss has asked us to relocate to another one of his units in the same neighborhood. And believe it or not, the new place is going to be 75 square feet smaller than this one. I will be filming a tour of that place as soon as we settle. Back to this place. The apartment itself, the furniture, the curtains, the bedding, everything was provided by our employer, so we didn't get to pick out things that were necessarily our taste or style. So while you probably won't be getting any design tips from this video, I do hope that it gives you two things. First, you can see what an apartment looks like in Japan, especially compared to some of the other places we've lived. Secondly, this place doesn't have a lot of built-in storage, cabinetry, or furniture, so we've really faced a lot of challenges on where to put things. Even though we don't have a lot of stuff, as you'll see in the tour, there's still a lot of it on display, more than I'm comfortable with. Hopefully it's interesting to see how we've made the best of the situation and some of the solutions we were able to find to help overcome that. Lastly, this apartment is 28 years old and the one we're moving to is newly built, so I hope that you do get to watch both of these tours and leave me a comment and let me know which one you liked better. So on that note, let's get started. This is the outside of our building. We live just outside of Tokyo. Our town itself is quite small, and you can see that the roads are tiny and make for some really lovely bike rides. And speaking of bikes, these bikes were definitely a blessing to us because we didn't have to pay anything for them. They were left here by some of the previous teachers, and they just so happened to be the perfect size for us. Marie Kondo says that she can tell how tidy a person is just from their entryway. So I was inspired to keep this place a little bit more tidy by making sure that all the shoes are put away in the cabinet and adding some flowers to just brighten up an otherwise dreary part of the house. Luckily, we don't have too many shoes because the cabinet really is quite small. We also keep some IKEA bags in there for when we go shopping, as well as some spray to reduce odor in shoes. We created a little drawer from this box, and we use this for our sunglasses and to put my husband's wallet. The white box is for our keys, and the straw tray is for loose coins. Up top we keep some extra toilet paper, some stain remover, tools, and a couple other things that we don't need very often. From the doorway you can see straight back into the kitchen, and we're going to head into the living room. As I mentioned before, a lot of the furniture came with the house, but we did buy the side table and the rug and the cushion just to make it a little bit more comfortable for us. The rug is from one of my favorite shops, Muji. Over in the corner is a simple cube box that we keep our laptop cases, our important papers, and a couple other books that we need for school. In the footstool, we keep a couple other books and magazines, my Kindle. And then under the TV, we have one more box that has pretty much all of our electrical stuff, from cords to our portable speaker and our cameras. It's not a lot of stuff, but since it is spread across 3 boxes, it does make the room feel cluttered to me, and I think a simple solution would have been to get some sort of small TV stand that had a built-in cabinet where all of those things could be put out of sight, but since we are moving, I'm not going to worry about it. As we head into the bedroom, the first thing you're going to notice is the floor. It's a tatami floor, which is traditional Japanese style. It's made of straw, and what I love about it is it's very soft on the joints, but it also has a very sweet smell. There in the corner you can see our closet. In the bottom we keep our bedding. Every morning we fold our bedding up and every evening we take it back out. The main reason is that the tatami floor absorbs moisture and humidity while you're sleeping, and you need to let it air out properly. If the bedding stays there for an extended period of time, the floor could start to grow mold and it would not be a very good situation. I got this from IKEA to store all my little bits, so in the bag you can see my jewelry there, and swimwear, socks, everything else. And because there aren't any built-in drawers, I did buy this black hanging thing from IKEA as well, and I keep workout wear, shorts, loungewear, and my purses in that. You can see my capsule wardrobe over to the side. I have finally got this down to about 35 items, so if you'd like to see a video, let me know. Under my husband's stuff, we do have a plastic set of drawers, and this is where we store a lot of our bathroom stuff, because as you'll see when we get to the bathroom, there is no drawers and no cabinets of any kind. Up top we have my makeup and skincare. Second drawer is pretty much for hair, and at the bottom is a bit miscellaneous. We have stationery and a first aid kit. We also have some random little bits, a deck of cards, and some stuff for clothing care. Up top is hard to see, but there's 2 full-size suitcases with our carry-ons inside. The black box contains refill items for stuff we use in the bathroom, and there's a bag behind that of stuff to donate. Our little porch is for drying clothes. Most Japanese apartments don't have dryers. Then in the corner is a lamp that came with the apartment and my essential oil diffuser. And on to the kitchen. Now this kitchen is actually very large for Japanese standards. I try to keep the surfaces as clear as possible. This makes it a very inviting space to begin cooking. As Marie Kondo says in the kitchen, it's not important to have everything as accessible as possible. It's just important to be able to clean things as easily as possible. The stainless steel pan is the only pan we have, so we do just leave it out because we use it at least once every day, as well as the kettle. Under here we've stuffed the vacuum, and no, that is not technically a cabinet, but yes, I did not want to look at it. We have our cooking utensils in here, as well as silverware. Underneath we keep some of our fresh produce, and some pantry items down below. In this cabinet we keep some bulk cleaning supplies like vinegar and baking soda, as well as our water filter. Under the sink in the back right corner I keep all the raw materials for all of my homemade stuff, and that's my homemade cleaning products at the front. Since we do brush our teeth at the kitchen sink, we have to keep our toothpaste there, unfortunately. And then over in this cabinet is towels. I usually keep my microfiber towels there. We've also got some garbage bags. And in front of the lovely window we have our glasses, a pitcher of water, our toothbrushes, and a drying mat. Up top is a bunch of dry goods. We keep all of our spices in the blue basket. And over here we have our dishes, 2 plates and 2 bowls, some stuff to make coffee, a pot, and some glass Tupperware. Our fridge is a bit cluttered, but I'll show you anyway. As we move out of the kitchen, we'll be going into the laundry room, and an interesting fact about Japanese laundry machines is that they only have cooled water. Above that are some racks which we can use to dry socks and stuff like that. Moving into the bathroom. Now if you were wondering why we brush our teeth at the kitchen sink, this is why. This is basically an airplane bathroom. It is extremely small, it is always wet, and it cannot dry properly. The entire thing is made of plastic, and it's just not a happy place. We do have our shower stuff in the caddy over there, our washcloths, our shampoo bars, and soap. The little shower has a little bathtub at the bottom. Lastly, I wanted to show you what our bedding looks like at night when our futons are out with our blankets and everything. I think we've been pretty good sports about the pink and blue flowers, but it's time to go, and we are going to buy some covers for them when we move into the next place. Thanks for watching, guys!